It's time for a story from our book, Tales of Friendship with Winnie the Pooh. Each story happens here, in the 100-acre wood. Hello. Are you ready to meet Pooh and all his friends? Today, I'm going to read you Piglet the Brave. In this story, Piglet has to be brave, just like you have to be brave sometimes. Ready? Piglet was a very small animal. This meant that almost everything was larger than he was. Piglet was frightened by many things. Dark and spooky shadows, startling surprises. Sometimes, Piglet even felt frightened in his own small, cozy bed. One night, Piglet had an especially scary dream. A haycorn he was collecting spoke to him. "Hello, Piglet," said the haycorn. "I didn't think haycorns could talk," Piglet exclaimed. "Of course we can," said other voices. Piglet spun around. He was surrounded by talking haycorns. Piglet was so surprised, he ran away. Just when he thought he'd escaped, "Piglet!" a haycorn called. "Ah!" Piglet cried out. "Are you all right?" the haycorn said. Piglet opened his eyes. It wasn't a talking haycorn. It was Winnie the Pooh. Piglet told Pooh he'd had a bad dream. Pooh thought Kanga might know how to help. So the two friends set off for Kanga's. The path led through the dark wood, where the tall trees cast spooky shadows. "Oh dear," Piglet murmured. He was relieved when they arrived at Kanga's and found Roo outside. "We've come to ask Kanga how to stop Piglet being frightened by bad dreams," said Pooh. "And of shadows," added Piglet, glancing back at the wood. "I used to be afraid of shadows," Roo said, "but Mama told me to use my imagination to change them from something scary into something fun. I'll show you." And he led them into the woods. To Piglet, the shadows were as dark and spooky as ever. "I'm going to pretend that scary shadow is a kite," said Roo. "Look how high my kite can fly," he cried, hopping along the path. "Try it, Piglet." Piglet thought of fun things, and his scary shadow turned into his friend Balloon. Together, they floated through the wood. "There's a storm coming," called Kanga. "Better hurry inside." Piglet turned away to look up at the black clouds. Suddenly, he froze at the sound of footsteps behind him. "Mercy me!" he gasped.
"I can go away again if you like,"
said a familiar, gloomy voice.
"Eeyore, you frightened me,"
said Piglet, turning around with relief. Just then, a large raindrop splashed onto his head, making him jump. Soon, the thunder was crashing and the rain was slashing.
"Are you very afraid, Eeyore?"
Piglet said as they huddled together.
"I suppose I am.
Eeyore said.
Mostly just wet, though."
Knowing that Eeyore was frightened too made Piglet feel braver.
"Don't be scared, Eeyore,"
he said.
"Just follow me."
Then he dove bravely out into the storm. Before Piglet realized, he and Eeyore were warming themselves with nice hot tea in Kanga's toasty kitchen. Outside, the storm went on. "Are you still frightened, Piglet?" Pooh asked. Piglet thought about it and then smiled.
"I'm still a very small animal," he said, "but I feel a little bit braver now, with the help I've had from all my friends."
"I bet you're just as brave as Piglet." Ooh, hear that? It's nearly bedtime in the 100-acre wood. Now the day is nearly through, it's time for sleepy heads. But there's something we should do before we go to bed. First we get our PJs PJs on, the ones that feel just right. Then we're going to brush our teeth all sparkly and white. Pick our favorite storybook and tuck our toys in tight. Don't forget that hug and kiss, then turn out the light. Snug as a bear can be, dreaming in a honey tree. Snug as a bear, yeah, yeah, snug as a bear can be. Oh, bother. Think, think, think. Let's go through our bedtime list. Got our PJs on?
Yes.
We've brushed our teeth?
Yes.
Read our storybook?
Yes.
Our toys tucked in?
Yes.
Then what did we miss? Oh, yes, that hug and kiss. Snug as a bear can be, dreaming in a honey tree. Snug as a bear, yeah, yeah. Snug as a bear can be. 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 Good night, tree.